Hello and welcome to Astronomy 120, Elementary Astronomy, Descriptive Astronomy at Contra Costa College. I'm John Celestia, or you can say Celestia, or you can say just John. So you could say Professor Celestia or John, I don't know. It's up to you. I'll tell you a little bit about myself in a moment, but first thing that you might be interested in is the class. What's this class all about? So what will this do for you? Of course, it'll give you credit. I get it. And I also get that being graded, taking classes, getting graded, it's not really fun, right? I mean, unless it goes well, and that feels really good. But hang in there, and hopefully you'll get something more out of this class than just the credit and the grade. Hopefully, when you go outside in the night sky and you look up and you see those little dots in the sky, maybe you see a big one called moon. Moon might be out during the day or night. What's up with that? You might see sun, rise, set. And then you go to a dark sky and you'll see a lot of stuff that you didn't see with all the city lights here. And I hope when you go out there after this class, you'll be able to be aware of much more than you are now, unless this was your hobby. So I hope you get to enjoy that night sky, the sunsets, the sunrises, moon phases. There's some crazy stuff that you will become aware of. You see those dots in the sky, what are they? And we'll tie into our human story, right? Across the globe, people found out. You'll hear me say that a lot, but it's true, it's so true. We connect with each other across the globe, looking up and wondering and writing stories until they figured out things. Right? People making up stories, connecting the dots. You tell your story, I'll tell my story. That's all good. It's fun. And people wondered. But we'll get to connect and get a sense of how people looked and wondered, and then how they figured out what those dots are. And then having binoculars. Where are my binoculars? They're somewhere around here. And looking up, my binoculars. You know, bigger eyes than these, right? And how that reveals things and how we discover what's out there and what those dots are. And you look at some other dots that are much closer than the star dots. They're planets. Sometimes they're out during the day, sometimes they're out during the night. And so we'll look at those planets. And even closer than any planet, our moon. There's some cool things about our moon that you'll come to know. But with those binoculars or telescopes, you'll see there's more stars than our eyes can take in, right? And so you'll think about that. And those stars that you're looking at are just the close ones in our galaxy. What's a galaxy? We didn't know until about 100 years ago, and we'll see other galaxies. And so I hope that in this class, it'll expand your awareness and your wonder, because the more you know about this stuff, the crazier it is. When you look up, it's like, okay, whatever. Rightfully so, because it's too far, too big, too much to figure out on your own. So we live here on planet Earth, and that's wonderful. But there's other things. Look at these black holes. What the heck is a black hole? You'll get a sense of this. You'll get a sense. If you look with a telescope, you'll see stars upon stars upon stars. Crazy, crazy. What's up with that? What are those things? Where do our atoms come from? Etc. So that's what this class is about. First, we'll start with the crazy ideas, then we'll go back to our ancestors, our ancient shepherds in the field, kind of bored. They didn't have a cell phone, iPhone, smartphone. And they look up and they start drawing pictures, because as humans, we're artists, right? As humans, we're psychologists. We got to get along and figure out in our own heads. Politicians, we got to, work things out in the marketplace, etc. We got to negotiate things like that. We're athletes. We've got bodies, right? So we share these things and we celebrate these things. Some of you not into sports. Some of you are. I like sports a lot. I think it's a wonderful activity, and seeing people elevate is great. I like art a lot. I like music. I like to try to play music. Not so great. I don't know. I have fun with it. And so we like art. It moves us, right? So that we have this connection, and this connection of the story, this astronomy story, which is great. Now I am wearing a t-shirt, so Star Wars. Oh no, this is this one, yeah. May this be with you, and this is force, not this. Anyway, it's some math, right? So it's some math stuff. We're not going to do any math calculations in the class. I think everybody should be able to look up and appreciate and enjoy this. So I hope you do. Also, you're going somewhere in your life, right? You're going somewhere in your life, and I hope that you'll develop study skills that will really empower you to navigate through college, because that will really open up doors for you. Me, I'm a Contra Costa College. I'm a Contra Costa College, but Contra Costa County guy. So when I was working somewhere else, I wanted to be here because I really believe that people from this community going out into the world make it better. I love our diversity. I love the many cultures that I grew up with, and I just love this place. And so that's, it's about me. My family, well, my grandfather came over from Italy without papers. He was a WAP. He was actually a stowaway. Got in here, right? And my grandmother's came over when she was young, right? My dad's first generation Italian American, so I guess I'm second. Mix, we're all kind of mixed up and stuff like that. So, I grew up around here. I love it around here. I looked at other places, and this is, to me, the best. I studied. I was interested in engineering, then went physics and math and combined all that stuff. I think science is something that saves lives, and it does wonderful things. Not everyone needs to be a scientist. Thank goodness there's real musicians that are good, and I can listen to them instead of myself, and etc. Right? We all do our part, and we all contribute. So that's a bit about me. I like riding. Got a couple motorcycles, and I like cars, and I like sports, and I like people, and so that's something about me, I suppose. I went to Cal, go Cal, but Cal's not, it's great for some things, but it's not great for everything. So you'll find your path. And the beauty about community college is once you figure out what you want to go, you go, oh, this school, San Francisco State, oh, that's got this program that's really good, and it's got this person working, or Cal State East Bay, or Berkeley, if it's right for you, but it isn't for all. Davis, or we have a wonderful opportunity. So I hope that you enjoy the course, and that it opens your eyes, that it supports your learning and empowers you to learn, because you will have to read in this course. You will have to study. You will have to know things. You really will. So I hope that that's clear. We will get to know each other, I hope, and I am here to support you, and I will do my best, and feel free to reach out. Cheers. We'll have some fun looking up the sky, impressing our friends and ourselves, and enjoying the wonder of it all. So welcome to astronomy.